And we are back for another casual conversation with the classic, and the glow is on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Naomi. How are you doing today?
Hi, guys. Good.
I'm glad you're doing good. We got the Elimination Chamber coming up here in Toronto, in Canada, at the Rogers Centre. We got SmackDown at the Scotiabank Arena the night before. As of right now, we don't know who Charlotte Flair is challenging. She won the Royal Rumble. So there's still an opportunity to challenge a champion at WrestleMania by winning an Elimination Chamber. But the interesting thing is, 8 years ago today, you won your SmackDown Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss at Elimination Chamber.
Oh, that was 8 years ago.
Today. This is probably released next week, but today's February 12th. That was 8 years ago today.
Gosh.
So how does it feel that, Elimination Chamber is coming up, and that was where you won your first ever women's championship?
Yeah. Time goes by very fast. I will say that. And I feel like it's about that time for me to do it again.
No, for sure. And it's crazy that's a coincidence that it happened at Elimination Chamber, and that's what we have coming up. What I really want to ask you about, though, really quickly before we get into the other stuff, is I've done it. Like, I've interviewed the big three. I had Bianca on here in 2023. I had Jade on here in 2024. Now I got you on here in 2025. We finished it right back there. How is the team with Bianca, and how does it feel to be having this tag team title run that you're on right now?
It's awesome. I've always wanted to work with her, and unfortunately tagging with her happened under the worst circumstances, considering that we still don't know who tried to kill my sister Jade, but it's been fun and definitely something I wanted, was on my to-do list to team with her.
You guys always seem to be having a great time too. Like,
we
such a
do.
positive, fun energy.
We do. It's a real, like, connection and bond with her, so it's just natural and it's easy.
Who are some of your suspects you think might have been the person that attacked Jade?
Liv and Raquel or Nia.
Yeah, those are three perfect suspects.
NXT girls, who knows?
Yeah.
They were slick with it though.
She had a target on her back. Like, the rise of Jade was quick and fast, and to see that they got her that fast.
Yeah, the haters, man. Haters be hating.
What do you think about these conspiracies of the people that say it's you?
I don't get it.
Right?
Like, all I do is run in, help my friends, even put my own self in danger and get beat up. Like, how? What?
The drama
my
of these people
means nothing.
Yeah. I also want to ask you. I want to ask you about this TNA relationship, because you got to spend a good year in TNA. Now we know there's a partnership with WWE. How cool is that for you, knowing that you just came from there, and now this is a thing where it's like, oh, like, now we're cool with them, and I could potentially go back there.
I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's good for us as wrestlers. I think it's good for, the talent, and I'm super excited about, the link up and what the things that are going to come, from this connection, and these two amazing brands, like, collaborating.
Do you think we could potentially see the Knockouts Tag Champions against the WWE Tag Team Champions?
Absolutely. I feel like anything, never say never in the world of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, just a few years ago, we never would have thought this would be a thing. But wrestling is always full of surprises, and I just think it just keeps growing and evolving and getting bigger. Like, the landscape is just changing so much, and I think it's all for the better.
No, for sure, definitely. Jordynne Grace is in the WWE now. She should be showing up on NXT next week. She was in the Royal Rumble last year and this year, and both times you were very happy to see her. What's your relationship with Jordynne Grace, and are you happy that she's finally in the WWE?
Heck yeah, I'm so happy for her. If there's anybody that deserves the spotlight and to be put on a pedestal and to be um given their time to shine, it's her. I think she is truly amazing in and out of the ring, and she is one, not like it's not a gimmick, she really is the juggernaut, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like she's incredible, and she helped me so much in TNA. um Gave me some of my best matches and really helped me with my confidence and with my in ring. She's truly a wrestler. Like she lives, breathes, dies this world in wrestling. And I love that about her, and I think it shows every time she's performed that there's nobody like her.
It's crazy because I remember prior to you coming back, like, and you were in TNA, just the relationship you built with that locker room seemed very wholesome. And it
Yeah.
just seemed like all of you were like really getting along. So I just think it must be super cool for you, the fact that like it's like, oh, now we have this partnership with them. And most times when people go from company to company, at a point when they get to a certain company, they not that they lose connection with the people they were friends with over there. It's just like you don't see them as often. You used to see
Yeah.
them all every week, and then so I think that's cool that you might be able to cross paths with a lot of these people again.
Yeah, and I
Uh,
hope we get to see more of them transitioning and making appearances and crossing over, because that locker room is deep and it's full of talented women that they need to be seen. Like so I look forward to what this collaboration is going to do for that locker room and just for that roster. And TNA is just like it's a different place. It's a different world, and the camaraderie is like something I've never experienced, and it was very hard for me to leave. If there's a way, like back then, I was like, if there's a way I could do both, like at the same time, I would have. But now we may get to do
yeah.
that. So yeah, it's an amazing company, and I'm super happy about this collaboration.
To talk about a deep roster of women talent, we got the NXT roster, and you've got to work with some
Yeah.
of the girls down there already. You've got to work with Lash and Jakara and a few tag team matches and stuff like that. Or is there anybody on the NXT roster that you think people should really be looking out for? You're looking forward to work with? And a two-part question,
Ooh.
really quickly, because I remember when I had Bailey on the show, and it was just like it was funny. Like, has there anybody been on that roster so far? It's been like they've been watching since they were really little.
Yeah, I just saw this picture of there's a picture posted of me and Roxanne before,
Yeah.
like at a live event, and I'm always like, where, like, y'all be posting all these pictures from back in the day, or like, you've seen these girls.
Yeah.
I'm like, where was I? Why don't I have any pictures with any of you girls? Because I know, like, I would have to have been around her there too. And
Yeah.
then I got one with me and Roxanne.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Roxanne has one. So, uh, yeah, but there's just so much talent. I love Lonnie.
Mhm.
She reminds me, like, just her energy. um I think she's super sweet, and I think she genuinely connects with the fan, and she's with the fans, and she's extremely, like, the talent, like everybody is super athletic, super talented, and it just seems like they're picking it up a lot faster these days, especially with the D1 athletes coming in. It's just like, man, these women are on a whole nother level, and I love that. I would love to face or work with anybody down in NXT, especially being an original NXT girl, season 3. And I think a lot of people don't even remember that or forgot about that. But I would love to have a run in NXT, because I should have won the first NXT and I didn't. So I
Yeah.
got a little chip on my shoulder about that.
Yeah.
Um, there's just so, I think Lola's a great heel. She is just nasty with it. They're super talented. Lash and Jakara, of course. Um, I love the what are they called? Shotzi's group. Um,
Chemical X, I
Chemical
believe it is.
X.
Yeah, yeah.
Chemical X. I
I'm like,
love, like,
it's a super cool name. Yeah.
it's super cool name. They got a super cool, like, look, aesthetic. They just all, like, flow well together. I can't wait to see how they continue to grow together. It's just so much talent down there. The list goes on and on and on. But
I know I kind of put you on the spot asking you that, but there's so much talent
yeah,
down there. Yeah. And
yeah,
I just think it's so funny because it's like you don't realize you've become kind of like the vet until someone's like, "Oh, I've been following you, or I've been
yeah.
watching since a kid." Like you're like since you were a kid, you're like a full grown adult now.
I know. I'm like, dang. I've been around,
Yeah.
a while. Very thankful for.
Hey yo, have you guys heard about 500 Level? They make officially licensed WWE merchandise, and I actually have been working with them on a couple of designs. A design that I worked on recently was with a girl named Caitlin, who's a big Dakota Kai fan, and we designed this new Dakota Kai shirt, which you can get exclusively now at 500 Level. Once again, officially licensed with the WWE. Really wanted a new Dakota Kai shirt. Got this one designed and made, and it's on the website now, on sale now, 500level.com. Guys, join their partnership program. You get discounts the more shirts you buy, 10%, 20%, 30%. You earn points and you get a discount. They have OG shirts, guys. I had to re-up on my NWO shirts on 500 Level, the comfortable material. If you get the premium shirts, but even the non-premium is super comfortable. I got NWO shirts. I got Shawn Michaels shirts. You can find some of your favorite wrestlers on there. You can find none other than guys like Razor Ramon, the bad guy. Check out this shirt. It's a sweet, sweet shirt, everybody. 500level.com. Like I said, they have the NWO stuff. And if you're like a big NXT fan, they got shirts for all of your favorite NXT wrestlers. And if they don't, let me know and I'll make sure we get some shirts made for your favorite NXT wrestler. I went to go support my girl, Carmen Petrovic. You guys can check out our casual conversation on my YouTube channel. You can check out mine and Carmen Petrovic's casual conversation. But 500 Level had a Carmen Petrovic shirt. I had to go support my fellow Canadian and the homie Carmen Petrovic, guys. 500level.com, guys. Check them out. Get premium, officially licensed WWE shirts that you cannot find on WWE shop all the time. They have a huge selection on their website also for MLB, NBA, NFL, NHL. They got shirts for everything, but their wrestling selection is insane. Custom creative designs. Maybe I can work together with someone out there that is an editor that wants to put more designs on the website. Hit me up. 500level.com. Check them out and keep doing the thing. Yeah, and you have a point because you were like also, for like those that don't know, like the last FCW Women's Champion before it went to become NXT. So the idea to have that chip on your shoulder that you should have been the first NXT Women's Champion is right.
I should have won NXT and I should have been the first women's champion. So
yeah,
that's on my to-do list.
Fair enough. And have you had any interactions with Kelly since she was your pro way back then?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like in the ring, I feel like you guys wrestled. You guys never wrestled each other, have you?
No, we didn't, because Kelly is like the
Yeah.
ultimate baby. We're always like together, we're
Yeah.
always baby. So yeah, but yeah, when she comes back at the Rumbles or does her appearances and stuff, I get to catch up with her a little bit and see her backstage. But she is like timeless. She don't age. She's just beautiful from head to toe always.
Yeah, she's awesome. Talking about FCW and talking about that NXT era though, and you just brought up the Royal Rumble, so I'd be remiss if I didn't ask. There's been a strong pull for people wanting AJ Lee to come back. You guys came up together. You guys both started in 2009 with the WWE. Do you want to see AJ Lee back?
Of course. I be harassing her husband about that all the time. And I told him, I said, you need to tell her I can't retire until she comes back. Girl, you need to come on because mama back is hurting. My back
it has
is
to happen.
hurting.
Yeah. It has to happen. It has to happen. We need that match. I feel like
retire until she come back.
Yeah. Well, now you're putting the pressure on her a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah.
We'll make sure she sees this.
I'm for real. I'm so for real, and she know it.
Yeah, because there's been since he came back, it's like, oh, it's possible now, and now there's been a big wanting for that. There's been chances, people chanting her name, and the Rumble does all the speculation, and it's like the demand is there, so we're just waiting.
I mean, it's crazy for her to be gone like over a decade, and to still be missed and to still be wanted so bad, I think speaks volumes, and just tells you what she did for women's wrestling and who she was. Yeah. So I think we will all be it'd be a treat, a present, a reward for all of us having her come back, even if it's just girl hey and buy a quick little show. Like we starving, sis.
Yeah. We are. Last few questions here, really quickly. I've asked this to Chelsea, I've asked this to Maxine, I've asked this to Natty, so be remiss if I didn't ask you. If Total Divas were to come back, who would be your cast right now? You're an
Ooh,
OG, so who else would be
that's a
with you
hard
on that
one.
cast?
Um, mm, obviously, I don't know. That's a hard one.
I
That's
feel
a
like
good
you and
one.
Natty would still have to be on it, but who's the rest of the cast? I don't know.
um, okay, probably Tiffany. I think she's just a very uh interesting person,
Yeah,
and I think it'll be cool for people to see that other side of her outside of the character, and
yeah,
just being it'll just be great to document her at 25 years old and what's going on in her life, just like with us, because she's so talented, and if all goes well, she'll be here a long time. So it'll be great to capture, these young talented girls now at this very beginning stage of their career, because 10 years from now, they're going to be have changed and evolved so much, just like with us. So I would put a lot of them on there. um
no, for sure, for sure.
yeah, man, there's just so many different like
Yeah,
personalities. You got so many different couples. I'm like, I don't even know. But I think one of the best things about Total Divas was you did get to see our personal life. So
yeah,
definitely would want to see all the different couples, and how they're managing that, because it's not easy being on the road as much as we are with your significant other. And definitely will have to get some cameos from the OGs, because
yeah,
some of us are still here.
yeah.
But yeah, I think there's no wrong answer.
Yeah,
I
and
think
you're right
that's
about the
probably
couples because I remember when
Mhm.
I used to watch, I was
Yeah,
like, it's like you got to see the other side of the husbands that you might have not have got to
yeah,
see unless they were on that show. And some of the
yeah,
funniest characters were like the one-liners from Jimmy or TJ or
yeah,
Brian would say so, and you're like,
yeah,
oh, like that was so like even like we just recently had the Bianca and Montez reality show. Like to see more of them would be cool,
yeah,
or like yeah, there's a lot going on. So you're right
yeah.
that it's hard to choose right now because there's so much talent, but
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Like I
Um,
don't. There's no wrong answers.
Yeet or no yeet?
Both,
Yeah. What a crazy
both.
time it is right now, right?
I know.
What an insane time. And they're like
Both
both
of them.
they're both killing it right now. We're seeing Jimmy's character grow independently. We got Jay winning
Yeah,
the Royal Rumble. Like who saw that coming?
I
Just
did.
insane. Oh, I mean, sure. Yeah, but just insane. Just insane, just insane. Um, out of curiosity, because I'm a fan of both your theme songs, which one did you prefer better? Which one gets you more hyped? Because I still sometimes when you're coming out, I'm like, oh May, and then I'm like, oh wait, that's not happening. That's
I
not.
miss my old theme so bad. I didn't want to change it. I like
Yeah,
my new one, but I think fans and I were very much connected to the old
yeah,
one, and I had to get it changed. So now we're here. My new
yeah.
one is like
No, it's a
what's
vibe
up too.
too.
I like
It's
my new one. It's a vibe, but it just that we done been through
just
some things with that
yeah, it's
old
a
one. Like
nostalgia
it's just
thing. It's a little bit of the nostalgia thing. When you hear it, you want to
yeah,
know it. You know what I mean? And it's like when AJ came out with his old theme at Royal Rumble, it's kind of like it hit really quickly. You know what I mean? So it's like
yeah.
I quickly want to ask that because I'm
I
like
know.
sometimes when you come out, I'm still like, "What's a me?" And I'm like, "Wait, that's not the song anymore."
I know.
Yeah, that's not the
I feel it too, but
Yeah, we're gonna
it is
wrap this
what
up. I
it is.
got one last question for you. I asked this to everybody, and I want to ask you to see how you're feeling. You've had such a crazy career already. You've done accomplished so much. You've left. You accomplished stuff. You came back. You're still accomplishing stuff. You always got some gold with you. Do you feel like if you would have talked to like 2009 Naomi that signed with the WWE was an FCW, even younger you, like, do you feel like you made your younger self proud?
Absolutely. 1000%.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Coming in, like I had no idea how far I would go, how long I would last here, but just growing and maturing with life through my life as well. It being parallel to my career. Not many people in this business, because it is so hard, get to have these experiences and journeys. So when you do, you really have to like, appreciate it and soak it in, which is what I'm trying to do more now than I ever have in my career.
that's awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to everything you do next. I'm looking forward to Elimination Chamber in Toronto, guys, March 1st at the Rogers Center, SmackDown at the Scotiabank Arena. And we're looking to see how the story unfolds when Jade is back, how the three of you work together, who attacked her, how this investigation goes on.
Yes, and
I know,
stop saying it's me, because it's
yeah.
not. I am not that evil.
Yeah. And I don't know, people's conspiracies like, nah, she did it, she got herself the belt, and I'm like, do you guys know, why would you even think that? It's insane. I don't think you've no, you have, but like, I don't know, we've never seen that evil side of you that much in your entire career.
I'm saying, like, what? Why
like,
would
barely exist.
Yeah. I only stepped in to help Bianca so she wouldn't have to relinquish it. Like, it makes no sense why y'all think it's me.
I know, it's insane, but
it's so mean.
They'll know once the truth comes out.
Yes, and I want all my apologies.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on the show. It was a pleasure, and hopefully we'll catch you down the road.
Thank you.
Sweet. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Thanks.
It's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.